Hi guys, I'm back with another ambassador kit unboxing from Jessie James Beads. If you've seen my videos before, you know I'm an ambassador, a design ambassador for Jessie James Beads. I love their beads, so I look forward to seeing what they send me every month. So this video is sponsored by Jessie James Beads. Thank you to Jessie James Beads for sending me this little kit here. I'm super excited. So without further ado, let's check out and see what's inside. All right, so like I mentioned earlier, All right, so here is the bubble mailer I received, and it comes with a letter. I'm not going to bore you with those details. And then, ooh, look at what we have here. They do send me a list of what's in there. So I get this cute little note from packaged. It looks like it was packed with love by Emily. Thank you, Emily. So we'll see what is in this kit. It looks very springy, which I am looking forward to because it's been super cold where I live. Ooh, look at that. So in the kit we have this Pantone strand in illuminating. As you know, they got their Pantone strands online on their website. I will be linking all these goodies in the description box below if you want to go and grab yours if you like any of it, or want to, because as always I'm going to do a little tutorial with the goodies that we receive. So if you want to make your own, like I said, the links will be in the description box below. So this is beautiful yellow, and I love that it's got these pops of pink. Their strands are always so gorgeous. And then it looks like we have, it's a runway contour face pendant. That's fun. These are some cute little cha-cha tassels in Sunset Sunflower. I love it. So pretty, so bright. And then we've got this fun, I've been seeing this a lot, this type of chain. So I think it's kind of like a new design that's out there. And this one is called Intertwined Chevron Metal Chain. So if you like this type of chain, you definitely will want to go visit their website. Isn't this cool? Very beautiful. And then there is, so this is kind of the complement to the strand. It's another Pantone mix. Got a bunch of little stars in there. That's cute, like confetti stars. And this one is called Illuminating and Ultimate Gray. So we've got some fun. These are the Pantone colors of last year. So they were gray and then yellow. They, from what I understand, it was that we were moving on from gray times to a lot better times. You know, the gray was during 2020 was a gray time. So then we were moving into sunnier days ahead. So that was the theme for last year. So look at these pretty little, we've got some boho beads and we've got some drops. We've got these gorgeous drops right here. It almost looks like it's cracked, but it's not. That's hilarious. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's, I'm not gonna put those away because we're gonna use those in a minute. And then we have this beautiful butterfly mix in Never Give Up. Oh, this is pretty. And this is called Never Give Up. I love this. So pretty, this mix. Butterfly. I love butterflies. So this is a really pretty mix. Look at that. Some beautiful colors. Oh my gosh, these are stuck together. Are they stuck together? Oh yeah. These two little pearls. Silver pearls. So that is this beautiful butterfly mix that I will set aside. Let me put this in here. I'll be making something else with this separate mix. Sorry if you hear a bunch of sloshing and whatever. My dog's chewing on a bone. So he's not being very quiet about it. All right, so we have this beautiful mix and then this gorgeous strand right here. All right, so I'm gonna grab my tools and we will design something fun. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I'm gonna grab, well, I grabbed 8 inches of 20 gauge wire to give myself enough room. We're gonna make a nice sunny bracelet using that that fun chevron chain and these the Pantone yellow and gray mix. So here we go. So to start off with, like I said, I'm going to use 20 gauge gold wire, and then I'm going to grab some 26 gauge in gold as well. And then I need my side cutters, or my fancy cutters, my fine cutters I mean, and then some my 6-step loop pliers. I always have those when I'm doing wire work. My brown nose pliers and my flat nose pliers. So far this is what we're going to be using at this time. So before you put your rondelle on, you just grab the end, leave a little bit, like I want to say 3/4 of an inch of a empty, you know, of a like a lip, and then just wrap it around, I want to say like 4 or 5 times, just like that. Squish it in there, or you can use your pliers if you want to. So then I'm gonna slide on my beautiful yellow rondelle, and we're just gonna do a quick anchoring with a herringbone. So as always, we just go over the top, around, and then again over the top, around. Let's cut this to get it out of the way. There. And around, and then I'll go underneath and over the top and around, underneath the top and around. Let's do one more wrap on each side. So underneath, over, and underneath and over, like that. I cut about a wingspan of this 26 gauge wire. So now what we're going to do is use these beautiful drops here, these yellow drops. You can always add more wire if needed. So I'm just going to put this on facing down towards the rondelle, like that. And then we're just going to frame our, these are really easy because of the fact that they're flat on the side. So these should be pretty easy to frame and hold into place. And just go around like this. And go behind the first wrap that you did. Wrap it around, hold it nice and firm so that it doesn't slip off as you're anchoring it. Nice and firm like that. Ooh. Don't let it slide. And there we go. So now we have it framed right there, and then we'll just add our other drop. Like this, and then again do the same. No, now it's, yeah, that's fine. There we go. So you wrap it first on one side, and then you anchor it to the wire. Then you come around again on the side. Like that. And go behind that first wrap that you did, hold it in place, and then wrap it again like that. So now we have that, and then we will grab our next drop. Right there. And you're going to want to leave about a centimeter of a space right here, kind of bend it. You can use that or use your pliers and bend it like that so you have room to wire wrap like this. And again, we're going to hold on to it, go around, and then wrap it again. So go behind, like so, behind the first one that you did. That way it won't come off when you're wearing it. And then wrap it again, like that. Now we're gonna need another bend here, just like that. Let's put another one on. Let's see how many we got. We gotta distribute them evenly. All right. So that's 3 on one side and 3 on the other. Should look cute. Again, like that. And bring it around. And you're just going to continue adding, well, let me get to the end and then I'll show you guys. Okay, so I ended up changing the rondelle for a smaller one. The other one, this one is really pretty, but it was way too big and the petals looked off. So now what I did, I finished framing these petals, and then all I'm doing is anchoring it to the 20 gauge wire by just kind of going around like this. And then you kind of put them in place. Just kind of make sure they're nice and spread out like this. So now what we're going to do is grab, we're just going to use these gray little ones and see how it looks. It'll be a mixed metal bracelet. So I'm just going to take one of the gray and put it on here. Kind of move these away, these petals a little bit farther down so that we have room to work, and kind of bend the little round thing up towards you so that you're not looking at the hole but the there. Much better. And now we're just going to put that first little framed little guy there. Then let's grab another one. We're going to grab our second little gray. I think it'll look pretty with the gold because the wire is so thin. Just make sure you're not losing the other one behind it. My goodness. Slippery little guys. And go around and around and just like that. You kind of start putting them all together. See, once you start framing them. I'm going to do another one and then I'll go off and do the rest to show you guys now that I've got it started. It's just a little bit harder when you're getting it started. So now that it's, hold on to your other back ones, and then right about there, you're going to grab and just start, hold it with your 2 fingers and just start going around. Come on, stay on there. And stay on there. And around. Until you reach twice. Go around twice till you reach the other side. And then move on to the next one. And we should be able to fit about 8 in here. So I'm going to go and finish this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished wrapping all the little gray little beads. So now I'm just going to anchor it to this 20 gauge wire. Oop, I need to go underneath and just to hide the wire down here. And then just kind of make sure it's nice and tight like that. We got our little flower here, little wire wrapped flower. So now we have to put a little bit more things in it before we put, this is basically going to be the centerpiece, so to wear it like this. So what I'm gonna do is grab some more 20 gauge wire, this one, and let me, where is it? My goodness. Let's see. No. If I can find the end. Where did I leave the end? So now what we're going to do is, I finished over here, we're going to put just this little, we're going to put another 20 gauge wire over here and cut it at the same distance like that. And then we're going to do a little bit of wire wrapping. I want it to be hidden by starting right there. So we're just going to, and we'll fix them right now. Just going to wrap the top one, get it anchored basically, and then push the wires all the way down like this. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap 1, 2, just the bottom one, and push it down. So getting it started will be the challenge. 3. Make sure that you don't pull this one out by accident. And 4. We might have to, we're probably going to need a little bit more wire, but we'll add it on when it's needed. And just kind of push it down. And then we're going to go over and grab both of the wires like that. Then let's do this again. Wrap the bottom one. 1, just push it down with your nails with a nylon jaw plier. 2, 3 and 4 that we're putting it on just one wire, like that. See? And then now we're going to wrap the top one just one time. And then let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then wrap it all the way in both. So it's 4 and 1, 4 and 1. So I'm gonna go finish wrapping to about, I want to say, how much is this? Till I get to 2.5 inches. So we leave like half an inch. It's okay if you go a little bit over. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the wire weaving. So now all I'm gonna do is take that same wire and go and almost like if I was doing a coil, you know, like when you do the coiling on the coiling gizmo, but this time I'm just gonna do it directly on here, like this. And just keep going like that all the way till we leave like 1/8 of an inch. I think that should be enough right there. So now we're gonna cut right there and push this little end down. So let me go and finish this side, do the wire wrapping, and then I'll show you how I anchor it onto this chain. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I finished one side, finished wrapping it, and I did a little swirl, which I think would be nice. It almost looks like vines. So what I did was first take my bent nose pliers, and I put Tool Magic on them so they don't mar my wire. And then I'm just gonna bend this wire here, this part that I knitted, this way. Then I'm going to start to bend it like this with my fingers. Now that the wire is nice and warm, basically just this. So what we want to achieve is a loop like this one. And I'm going to go over the top like this and kind of bring it this way. Like that. And now we want to go opposite because here's the coiled part that we made. So, and I wanted to be a little bit rounder, to be honest. Sometimes my fingers want to work, sometimes they don't. So let me just help. You can help yourself with your pliers if you want, especially if you have either ones like this. There, now it's a nice loop. And then now that I've gotten that way, now I can go the opposite. Just kind of a pretty swirl pattern. And what I did was that this one I left it bare, so I'm just going to make a little swirl like that with the tip of my pliers, and then just kind of continue it with, let me move this one out of the way, continue it with my curved pliers. Let me open it back up a little bit because it's not. Just gonna cut this part that I ended up. That's why it's important to have a good grip on your wire otherwise you'll mar that wire. Now I can kind of squeeze it a little bit to make it a smaller little loop. See, I made it nice and tight little loop. And then this one, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna grab, and then, like I said, you can use your nylon drop pliers or these. And I'm just going to curl it to where it meets this loop here. See how it meets that one? Just kind of bring it close, kind of like this one. That they have a swirl within a swirl. Just like that. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna grab a piece of the 26 gauge wire. I just cut a piece. And then I'm just going to put this in the middle. Like that. And that's why I also wanted the swirl so that I could anchor it on here. And just kind of make sure that it's in the center. I'm kind of a visual, but you can definitely measure it. Make sure you got half. I want to hide this behind there. There we go. Just so the petals here don't look so separated. Okay, so I'm gonna grab it from here. Make sure I got this in the right spot. You can even count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then grab your wire like this. And since there's so many like links to this chain, we want to make sure to hide it. So I'm going to put it through here. Oh geez, oh my dog started snoring. Bring the wire through there. And what we can do is just go through here, through these petals. So I went like that, and that'll give these petals a lot more stability too. So up and down, up and down, and then again through here, through this, and then now we're going to bring it through the links again. So now I'm just going to make sure that I have anchored it to the right. Make sure that they're in the links. So I'm just going to, like this, make sure it comes out through here. And you can make this a pendant if you didn't want to make it a bracelet. I just thought the links on this bracelet are so pretty. There, I'm gonna do one more. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Just like this. All right, so now quickly, I have a couple of these. I think that they're 6mm jump rings. Oop. 6mm jump rings. I got those beads coming out over here. And then I'm just gonna hook it through these two and close this one right there and close this here. And now, actually, I found these really pretty toggle that match the gold. So all we do is grab this one, open it up, put it on here. Oop, I lost a toggle. That's okay. We're gonna grab it like this, put it on, close, and you can use a lobster clasp. Depends on which. I think it depends on preference, or you can put an extender on it in case you know you're going to sell it and you want to make sure it fits. A variety of wrist sizes, and then put this on here and close it. I like toggle clasps. I think I end up getting more of those because they're just the easiest to help you put on your bracelet. I'm always fighting with a lobster clasp. Comment down below if you have the same struggles. See, because with a toggle, just flip it through the loop and I'm good to go. So this chain fits me a little longer, but it's okay because this is not for me. So that is the flower that I made with this month's ambassador kit. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Is it too much for you guys? Like I said, you could turn it into probably a pendant or something for your hair. You know, put a barrette underneath and just put it in your hair. Probably be pretty as well. There's just many things you can, so many things you can do with this. There we go. So again, thank you so much to Jesse James Beads for sending me these beautiful beads. I'm always going to be a huge fan. And everything that I receive will be linked down below. And the pieces that I make with the rest of the kits will be on my Instagram. So the links to all that, or TikTok. The links to all those are in as well in my description box if you want to check those out. If you're new here to my channel, welcome. My name is Maria Luisa, and here on my channel I love to do these type of tutorials and unboxings. I have a ton of subscription boxes that are lined up ready for me to unbox, so stay tuned for that. So if you want to see more content like that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to it so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you watch until now, thank you so much. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.